My name is Kirsty Robinson and this is my video on a fitness appraisal conducted on the 16th of the 10th, 2022. Hey Eric, how are you today?
Good, thanks. Yourself?
Good. Welcome into the gym. So I believe you're here today to find some exercise programs tailored to yourself.
Sure am.
Awesome. So to start with that, we always have to go through a fitness appraisal before we can do the exercise programs, and that allows us to find areas that we need to improve on, find some areas to provide you with some technique, ideas, and help get that all up to perfect standards.
Sounds good to me.
And that's just going to fly away. Let's pop that there for me. So to start with, we'll do our static postural assessment.
Yep.
And that way we're just going to be able to have a look at what your posture is like, if there's any areas that we need to improve on, and we'll give you tips on how to improve that as well.
Yep.
So we'll get you standing in the anatomical position. So what that means is you're going to be standing forward, feet shoulder width apart.
Yep.
Looking forward, eyes forward, feet forward, and also palms by your side facing forward as well.
Yep.
When I get you in that position, I'm just going to have a couple of walks around you, and I'll find out our posture cues. So good position. Right, I'm going to get my paper here. And we'll go through this. So you're alright standing there?
Yeah.
You're okay if I just walk around you and
Yeah, all good.
have a look at everywhere I need to assess?
Definitely.
I'm just going to go crazy. Alright. Have a look at one of these. How's your day been?
Yeah, pretty good.
Pretty good?
Pretty
You're
good.
not meant to look at me though. You just keep staying straight. I'm still assessing over here. Pretty good? Nice feather?
Yeah, it's been cracking with it lately.
Couple more. Still okay holding that stance there?
All good.
Awesome. Not even getting cool. Alright, you can have a relax there. I've got all that taken down. So I have found some increased lordosis, so a bit of an anterior bend in your lumbar spine.
Yep.
And also an anterior tilt in your pelvis,
Yep.
which is okay. So we've found areas that we can work on, and I'll give you some ideas on how to correct that posture and hopefully get that a little bit better, okay?
Cool.
Awesome. So we're going to go through our functional movement assessment now. So we're going to go through a range of body weight exercises, and I'm going to be assessing technique cues.
Yep.
So that's going to allow me to see where your mobility, stability, all that is coming from. So I have a list of dot points for myself to go through and check.
Yep.
And then from there on, we can decide where you're going really well at, and also where we need to make some improvements on your techniques, okay?
Cool.
Awesome. So the first one we're going to go through is our body weight squat.
Yep.
So I'll show you technique there.
Yep.
So with our squats, we're going to grab our bar, our unweighted bar.
Yep.
You're going to be bringing it into that back rack position. So you're going to bring it over and sitting on that meaty part of your shoulders, okay?
Yep.
Now you want to try and keep your elbows tucked up nice and forward. You don't want to be holding too far out, not too far in either. So about just outside your shoulders, okay? Now feet parallel in line with your hips.
Yep.
And when you squat down, you want to be acting like you're sitting down on a chair, and keeping our torso upright as well. So when you do sit on that chair, you want your knees to track over your toes. Keep your heels kind of dug into that ground. We don't want to see on your toes or anything like that. So nice flat feet, and just sitting down on that chair. So I'm going to give you this feet.
Cool.
And then I'm going to assess. Okay. Now I'm going to get you to do maybe 2 or 3, okay?
Yeah.
And then I can just have a couple of walks around on all different angles and just see what we're doing.
Cool.
Just first one for me, buddy. That's it. Couple more. do there.
Cool.
Just gonna grab this paper. That's that one done. Now we're going to do our lunge next.
Yep.
Down. Now for our lunge, we're not going to be going into like reverse lunges. You're not going to be kind of changing each side. I just want to assess the one leg to start with and then kind of swap it over.
Yep.
But we're going to start on the ground in that. On the ground in a split position, and you want to have your back leg touching the ground. We do want a nice 90-degree angle, so 90 degree from this leg down to this leg, running down this leg, and also the thighs parallel to the ground too. Now, keeping your feet nice and straight, you're going to come up out of that using that back leg into that extended full position. And from there, you're going to come down into your squat. You're going to have your back leg off the ground, you're not going to have it touch the next one. So just squat. Hands can come up on your hips. Very wobbly. Yes, we're going to do a couple of squats. Then we'll change and we'll do the other leg. Okay.
Cool.
Awesome. Now do a couple each legs, and I'll just have a bit of an assessment. Yep, perfect position. Now when you find that split, come up. Yep. And then we'll go on to our lunge. Okay. That's it. Alright, we might swap legs there. That's it. Alright, that'll do it there.
Cool.
Just gonna go through these. Alright, perfect. And our last one is going to be our push-up that I'll assess.
Yep.
So here we're going to come down onto the ground. We're going to do them from our toes.
Yep.
So we're going to keep our hands underneath our shoulders, up on your toes. Try and keep your hips stable and your spine neutral. So you want to keep your ankles in line through to your shoulders.
Yep.
Going to come down in that 45-degree position with those elbows, okay?
Yep.
Now we want to also try and keep your head nice and in line as well.
Nice and straight.
Nice and straight. Alright, do a couple of those for me.
We'll see what damage we can do.
No damage, hopefully. That's it. We'll do about 4, okay? That's it. Nice. Alright. Have a relax there. Alright, I think that's fairly done there.
Cool.
So things that I've noted, so with your squat, mind you, you've done pretty good form in all of them. Some things with the squat though, I found your thighs didn't reach the horizontal plane. So as you squatted down, you either hyperextended or didn't bring them to that parallel to the ground. And with the knees in line with your feet, they weren't overly in line. So I found when you were squatting, you're bringing your knees in